Hi, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Vijay Gidturi, and in this particular video, we are going to deploy a Zomato clone on AWS using Jenkins CI/CD and Docker and Terraform on AWS. And this is a DevSecOps project. And in this particular project, I am using some of the tools like Jenkins, Docker, Terraform, Java, SonarQube, OWASP, and aqua trivy. And using these tools, I am deploying this Zomato clone. And in this project, using Terraform, I am going to provision EC2 instance and security groups. And using EC2 user data, I am automatically installing Jenkins, Java, and SonarQube in EC2 instance, and this is our project structure. First, we need to create AWS IAM access keys and secret keys, and we need to give to our local machine by using AWS configure. And using Terraform, we are going to create automatically EC2 instance and security groups, and using EC2 user data, I can automatically create Jenkins, Java, and SonarQube in EC2 instance. And when it comes to GitHub, GitHub is used to store our source code of our Zomato project. And when it comes to SonarQube, SonarQube is used for continuous inspection of code quality to perform automatic reviews with static analysis of code to detect bugs and code smells. And when it comes to NPM, NPM is used to install all the dependencies because this is a React.js project. And when it comes to aqua trivy is used to scan our GitHub repository. And here aqua trivy is a security tool. That's why I called it as DevSecOps. And when it comes to OWASP, OWASP will scan our project and it will generate a report. And when it comes to Docker, and in this stage, Docker will build Docker image, and it will tag the Docker image, and it will push the Docker image to the Docker hub. And again, aqua trivy will scan the Docker image for any security issues. And at last, our Zomato app will be deployed into Docker container. And this is about our project, guys. And let's start our project. For this, first we need to enter into AWS management console, and we need to create AWS IAM access keys and secret keys. Let's create AWS IAM access keys and secret keys. Security credentials, and you need to create here access keys and secret keys. Command line interface, and you need to check mark this, and next create access keys, and you need to copy paste this, and you need to come for our CMD, and here you need to search for AWS configure. You need to give access key, and you need to give secret key. This is our secret key, and you can give here, and I will show you in which region you want to create infra. So I am creating infra in AP South 1 in Mumbai region. I will show. So you can see here I am creating in AP South 1 Mumbai. So I am giving AP South 1 here, AP South 1. Okay. Let's see AWS S3 LS. So I don't have any buckets, but I am doing this. Okay, no problem. Now let's go to our GitHub, and this is my GitHub account, and here you can see Terraform EC2. And using this repository, I am automatically creating everything like Jenkins and SonarQube and Java. And first I will fork this and I will explain this repository. Git clone. And you need to give the repository URL, and it will download to our local. And using VS Code, I am going to create. We are using VS Code and Terraform. I am going to create everything. And you need to come to here and users Vijay. And this is the file. And I will explain you this. And in main.tf file contains the resource information which you want to create. And you can see the first resources. I'm creating a security groups, and with inbound rules of 22, 80, 443, 80, 80, 9000, and 3000. When it comes to 22, it is for SSH, 80 it's for HTTP, and 440 is for HTTPS, 80, 80 it's for our Jenkins, and 9000 is for SonarQube, and 3000 is for our Zomato clone, because I am giving the port of container is 3000. So this is the ingress, and this is the egress, means outbound rules. And when it comes to this resource is used to create EC2 instance. So here I am taking T2 large, and T2 large. This is the key pair, and I will show you the key pair. You need to go to EC2 and you need to go for here key pairs. And first here you need to create a key pair with any of the name. Let's wait for some time. It was loading. So here you can see the key pair Mumbai. So you should give that key pair here Mumbai. Same like this, okay? And you can see user data. In user data, I was having a file install jenkins.sh. You can see this is the file. In this file, I will explain you everything. And this is the code to create up to here. This is the code to create Jenkins, and this is the code to create Docker, and this is the command to run SonarQube container in Docker, and this is the commands to install trivy in our EC2 instance. Okay, let's run this terminal, run add to file, and let's clear this. And you can see here we need to go to this directory Terraform EC2, cd Terraform EC2, and you can do ls, and you can see these are the three files. And let's first do Terraform init. This will install all the plugins for Terraform, and it takes few seconds. And you can see Terraform init has been completed. Let's do plan. Terraform plan, and it will show the resource information which we are creating right now. Let's see the resource information, and you can see here all the security groups and EC2 instance which we are creating. It will show each and everything. And let's apply Terraform apply hyphen auto hyphen approve, and this command will create infra in AWS cloud. And let's see, you can see creating. Let's come here. Let's go to EC2 instance and let's reload this. You can see it is in pending state Jenkins hyphen sonar. I will show you the name. You can see here in main.tf file, you can see the name Jenkins hyphen sonar for our EC2 instance. It is still in creating state and it takes nearly 30 seconds to 1 minute to create. Let's wait for the time. And you can see it is in running state. And when you come here, it was also completed. Okay. Then let's come here and let's connect to our Jenkins. The Jenkins port is 8080, so you need to give like this. And the SonarQube port is 9000. And it takes nearly 2 seconds to come to running state. Let's wait for that time. Because you can see here it is in initializing state. You have to see here 2 by 2 checks pass. Then only Jenkins and SonarQube will run. Until then we should wait. Let's wait for some time. You can see Jenkins is running. Let's wait for some time. And before, let's connect to our virtual machine using SSH connections. Let's copy the public IP session SSH. You need to give the public IP here and Ubuntu. Then you need to give the path of our key pair. Then first we need to update our instance by using sudo apt update. Now it will update, and after that you need to come to root. So sudo su, and let's come here to Jenkins. You can see it was asking password. So you need to copy this. Copy, and you need to come here, and you need to do sudo cat and you need to paste that, and it will display password, and this is the password of Jenkins, and copy this and come here and paste it here. Continue. Never. Install suggested plugins, and it will install some of the plugins, and takes nearly 2 to 3 minutes to install all these plugins. And let's come to SonarQube and let's reload this. You can see SonarQube is also running, and it takes nearly 30 seconds to 1 minute to start SonarQube. And let's come to EC2 and let's reload this. You can see it is in installation state, but it will come to 2 by 2 checks pass. Let's see. And here you can see 2 by 2 checks pass. And you can, let's come to Sonar. It is also running. So initial username and password is admin for SonarQube, and admin, and login. Never. Then you need to give the old password, and here you should give the new password. I'm giving Vijay, and update. And this is the user interface of SonarQube. And let's go into Jenkins, and you can see still it's installing some of the plugins. And let's wait for another 1 minute to install all these plugins. And after completing this, we need to install some of the plugins in Jenkins to integrate with SonarQube with Jenkins, and other tools like Node.js and Eclipse template like Java and OWASP dependency. We need to install all these plugins to integrate with Jenkins. Let's wait. Let's do this all. You can see installation has been completed. All the plugins. I'm giving the name like Vijay. Password also Vijay. Confirm password Vijay. Full name is Vijay. And email vijay@gmail.com. Save and continue. Save and finish. You can see Jenkins is ready. Start using Jenkins. And this is the user interface of Jenkins. And you need to come to manage Jenkins to install some of the plugins. You need to go to plugins. And here you should search for available plugins. And here you need to select first Eclipse template installer. This is the Java plugin. And you need to search for SonarQube. You can see SonarQube scanner. And you need to search for Node.js. Node.js. Okay. And we need to search for OWASP. OWASP dependencies. This is also okay. And let's search for Docker. And you need to select Docker, Docker Commerce, Docker Pipeline, Docker API, Docker Build Step. And these are the plugins we need to install for this project. Let's install. And it takes few seconds to install. You can see installation also completed. Let's go to manage Jenkins. And here to integrate these tools, you need to go to tools. Let's go to tools, and you can see here these are the tools, and you need to select JDK. And the name I am giving like JDK 17. And you need to select install automatically, add installer, install from adoptm.net. And you should search for version 17.0.8.1 plus 1. You need to select this version, and you need to search for SonarQube scanner installations. Yes, this is. And I'm giving here name like Sonar-scanner. And you can use the latest version. Okay. And let's search for Node.js installation. This is the Node.js installation. I'm giving the name like Node 16. And you need to search version like 16.2.0. You can see here 16.2.0. You need to select this, and you need to search for OWASP dependency check installation. This is the OWASP plugin, and you need to select this. And I am giving the name like dp-check. You can give any name, not only this. So I'm giving dp-check, and you need to select install automatically, add installer, install from github.com. You should select this, install from github.com. And dependency version, like I'm selecting 6.5.1. Let's see this 6.5.1. This is the version, dependency check version. And at last, Docker, add Docker. And I'm giving the name like Docker, and install automatically, add installer, install from docker.com. You need to select this, okay. And version is the latest version, okay. Apply, and let's save this, okay. And this is about the tools. And in order to integrate SonarQube with Jenkins, we need to generate SonarQube token, and we need to give in Jenkins. Okay. First, let's generate Sonar token. You need to go to administration, security, users. You have to select this under tokens. You need to select this, and I'm giving the name like Jenkins. And you need to generate this. And you need to copy paste this, and you need to come to Jenkins again. In Jenkins, you need to go to credentials and add global, add credentials. And here you should search for secret file. Not secret file, secret text. And okay, you need to paste that your sorry URL to here, secret text to here. I'm giving the name like sonar-token, because this is SonarQube token. I'm giving the name like sonar-token. In description also sonar-token. Okay, let's create this, and this is completed. And we need to add a quality gateway. So you need to go to again SonarQube and done. Then you need to select administrations again. Under configuration, you need to select webhooks and create. And here also I'm giving the name like Jenkins. And here you should give the Jenkins IP. Let's give this. Copy the Jenkins IP up to 8080 and copy and come to here SonarQube and paste it here. And at last you need to give SonarQube hyphen webhook. Okay, same like this you should give. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Let's create this. And now we need to go to Jenkins, and we need to integrate SonarQube with Jenkins. And let's do this. You need to go to again manage Jenkins. And here you need to go for systems. System. And you need to search for Sonar servers. Here you can see Sonar servers. You can see SonarQube servers, and under SonarQube installations, you need to select add SonarQube. And here I'm giving name like Sonar server, Sonar hyphen server. Okay. And you should give the Jenkins, sorry, SonarQube IP here. So let's copy this up to 9000. Copy, and you need to give here. And at last you need to remove slash, and okay. And you should to select this, and you need to select Sonar hyphen token. Previously we created a Sonar token, and we have given in Jenkins. You need to select the Sonar token, and this is all about this. And you need to apply, and let's save this. And let's open our Docker Hub. And here you should give the Docker Hub credentials to Jenkins. And let's give Docker Hub credentials to Jenkins. Let's go to Jenkins, and you need to select manage Jenkins. Under you need to search for credentials, and in here you should give the credentials of our Docker Hub. So you should select kind as username and password, and username Vijay Giduturi is my Docker Hub username, and you should give the password. This is my GitHub Docker Hub password, and I'm giving the name like ID Docker, and description also Docker. And let's create this, and this is all about this. And you need to come to again dashboard, and you need to create a Zomato pipeline. So pipeline, selecting the name like Zomato. And you need to select the pipeline here and OK. And select this discard old bills and number of bills is 3 or 2 is enough. And you need to write pipeline. And previously I have created a pipeline and I will use that pipeline to come to dashboard, desktop. Then here is Zomato pipeline. And this is the pipeline which I have been created previously. And I will use this pipeline. Copy this pipeline, copy, and you need to come to Jenkins. Let's paste it here. And I will explain you all the pipeline. I will explain this pipeline. And okay, let's expand this. And you can see this is the pipeline which I'm using for this project. And you can see pipeline and agent AG any is common. Under tools, I'm using previously I've installed JDK Node.js installations plugins. So these are the names which I have given. And let's see this in pipeline syntax. And you can see here JDK Node.js installations. And let's see this. And here you need to search for tool, and you need to select this. Use a tool from predefined tool installations, and you need to select tool type. I need JDK. You need to select JDK, and I'm using the tool MS JDK 17. Previously, I have installed this plugin and I've given the name like JDK 17. And you need to select this generate pipeline script, and you can see the tool name like JDK 17, which I have given name, and type JDK. And when you come here and when you see, and here you can see uh, tool name as JDK and sorry, tool name like JDK 17 and tool is JDK. And let's see Node.js, and you need to select here Node.js, and this is the name which I have been given previously, and generate pipeline script, and you can see tool name is Node 16 and type as Node.js. Let's You can see tool name is Node.js and it is Node 16, and this is the SonarQube environment to scan SonarQube, and this is the stage to clean the workspace, and you can see this is the git checkout stage, and in this stage you need to give the GitHub repository, that means Zomato repository. Let's apply this, and let's come to GitHub, and let's go to repositories, and you can see here Zomato clone. This is the repository which I am using, and you need to copy repository URL. You need to copy this, and again you need to come to pipeline syntax. So this is the pipeline syntax, and here you need to search for git. This is the git, and you need to paste the repository URL, and the branch of this is main. So you need to give main and generate, and it will generate this, and you need to copy this, copy, and you need to come to Jenkins, and you need to paste it here. Okay, guys. And here you can see the SonarQube analysis. And here SonarQube is used for continuous integration of code to inspect quality to perform automatic reviews with static analysis of code to detect bugs and code smells. Continuously, that means it will scan the GitHub repository, and it will show you any of the code smells and the vulnerabilities and everything. I will show you that also. And this is the quality gateway which we have created previously by using SonarQube. And this is the quality gateway stage, and when it comes to this stage it will install npm dependencies for our project, because this is a React.js project, and this stage is OWASP file scan, because OWASP will scan all the GitHub repository, and it is hard to generate. Okay guys, and when it comes to trivy will scan the GitHub repository, and it will display the vulnerabilities and severities like low, medium, critical, high, and it will store all that report to trivy fs.txt file. And when it comes to this stage, This is Docker build and push. Previously I said it will build the Docker image. Sorry, it will build the Zomato image and it will tag the Zomato image and it will push to Docker Hub. And when comes to this trivy will scan the Docker image again and last Docker container will be created. In the Docker container our Zomato app will be deployed. And let's run this, apply, save, and let's build now. And this build takes nearly 20 minutes to complete, and let's wait for that time, and I will show you parallelly each and every output of this project, and you can see the output here. You can see the output here. You can see three stages has been completed. Git checkout is also completed. Now SonarQube analysis is going on, and let's see. You can see SonarQube is also completed. Let's go to SonarQube, and this is the SonarQube, and let's reload this. Let's come to project. You can see the project is Zomato, and let's enter into Zomato. First I will show you outside. You can see here lines. It scanned 1.3K lines, and these are 0.0% duplicates, and you can see the code smells and hotspots and vulnerabilities and bugs. You can see each and everything report in SonarQube. And when it comes to issues, these are the issues which it is seen in our project. And when it comes to projects, you can see this is the project report. Okay, again let's go to Jenkins, and you can see quality gateways are completed, npm dependencies also has been installed, and you can see OWASP file scan test. It takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes to complete this stage, and let's wait for that time. And parallelly I will show you the report. See the report. Let's wait. This is the output console of our Jenkins. Here OWASP scan is going on and it takes nearly 20 minutes to complete. Let's wait for that time. And here I will keep time lapse and I will forward this, no problem. Let's go to pipeline. It's not working. And you can see 2 minutes approximately takes 15 to 20 minutes to complete. Let's wait for the time. And you can see OWASP scan is completed and it takes nearly 13 minutes to complete, and trivy file scan is going on. And you can see trivy file scan has been completed, and here you can see the console output. It was pulling to the Docker Hub. I will show you one thing here. Here you can see there is no Zomato image, and within few seconds you can see here Zomato image. Here you can see there is no Zomato image. Within few seconds I will show you Zomato image. Let's see output. And here you can see the Docker image has been building here. And let's wait for some time. And this stage takes nearly 3 to 5 minutes to complete this stage. Let's wait. Let's go to output and let's come down and let's wait for some time. It was creating Docker image. And here you can see it was waiting to push to Docker Hub and it was saying like push. And let's come here and let's reload this and let's see whether it is pushed or not. Let's wait for some time. It was saying like push to the Docker Hub. and you can see it was also pushed to Docker Hub. Let's open Docker Hub. Wait, what happened? Let's open Docker Hub. Docker Hub. Let's log into Docker Hub. Trivy file scan is going on. Not file scan. Here it was build Docker image and Trivy scanning the Docker image. Let's come here. You can see deploy to container has been completed. Let's see logs. It was also completed. And let's see. Let's enter into Docker Hub. And you can see here the image has been pushed to Docker Hub in 2 minutes ago. Let's come to Jenkins again. And you can see this is the pipeline which have been created. And let's see the output. And this is all the output, console output for our Jenkins pipeline. And you can see the success message here. And this is the container ID. And let's see the container ID. So docker ps-a is the command to list all the containers which it's been running. You can see this is the SonarQube container which we have been created previously. And this is the Zomato which we created right now using Jenkins pipeline. See vijay docker. And to access this, you need to uh, the port number of this container is 3000. So you need to access with EC2 public IP and port 3000. So let's come here and go for EC2 and copy paste the IP and come here and paste it here IP and with port 3000. 3000 is our container port. And I will open this and you can see the Zomato clone. Here it will display now. And you can see the Zomato app. This is the final output of our project. And this is all about the project, guys. You can see this is the output of our project. I have deployed by using Jenkins CI CD. And if you want to terminate this all, everything and SonarQube and Jenkins CI CD and each and everything, first you need to terminate this EC2 instance. Okay, guys. First you need to terminate this. Simply select this and you need to terminate this. And I will show you the final output. This is the final output, and yes, this is the output. And I will terminate this. Simply select this. Let's come to Jenkins once and let's go to Zomato first. I will show you some of the dependencies. OWASP dependencies I will show you. Sorry. Here you can see the final output, and here you can see SonarQube quality gateway, and here you can see latest dependency check. This is the OWASP, and I will opening this and I will show you the report. And it will generate a report for our project. Here OWASP is nothing but it is also a security tool. And in future I will make a dedicated video on OWASP and aqua trivy. And let's see the output. And here you can see dependency check results. And these are all the results of our project. It was generated by using OWASP dependency check. And it was generated more pages. Let's see. Okay. And this is all about this report. And let's come to Zomato again. Here you can see this is our pipeline. And it takes approximately 15 minutes to 20 minutes to complete. And okay. And this is our final project. Final output, sorry. This is the final output of our project, Zomato. And okay, let's terminate this all. Simply come to EC2 instance and select this and instance state and terminate this instance and terminate. Okay, guys, this is all about this project. and I hope you will like this project, and you can see the project source code in my GitHub. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe guys, and bye.